is an online research and teaching platform, but it is a database that you can access through some libraries. But databases are subscription services, and Calhoun does not have a subscription to JSTOR. However, it is now offering online access to some of its information. In order to access the database, you do have to sign up, but for individuals, one option is register and read. I have signed up for a register and read account, and it allows me access to a limited amount of information over a period of time. So be aware of the fact that you do have some limitations. You also will have access to JSTOR if you go to a campus to the library on a campus that has access. You could access it from that particular library. So what I'm encouraging you to do is to register for free access. I will provide you that information in a document on Blackboard. But register for free access. All you have to do is come to aboutjstor.org individuals, and then you click on register for free access. Tells you to learn more, but it's really a very easy thing to do. You have access to 77 different journals, many of which contain literary criticism. We're going to look at what you have access to here. After registering and signing in, I was able to search JSTOR to look for information about Story of an Hour, and my search was Story of an Hour Chopin. Here you will notice I get 70 responses. All of these do not apply to Story of an Hour, nor are all of these critical analysis. So you do have to sort through. Notice some are reviews. That means that they are simply telling about another text, and those would not be appropriate. When I looked through, I saw fatal self-assertion in Story of an Hour, her use of subtext in stories. There is a reference to patriarchal discourse. This one is about her life, and it also is a review. There is an article about ethnicity in Kate Chopin's short fiction. However, it does not focus solely on Story of an Hour. So you do have to sort through, but there is potential here for literary analysis. So let's look at what I found. I simply copied and pasted those texts that I made reference to that I thought might be worthwhile if I were writing an article about Kate Chopin's Story of an Hour. The first one, number 7, focuses specifically on that short story. The second one addresses subtext in her novels. So I could probably use that to look at what subtext might be found in Story of an Hour. But that's a long shot, so probably not. And then strategies to discover meaning from text is rather general. There is a review, The Complex Images of Women, and it references a specific novel, a specific book that talks about the Southern Belle in the American novel. So it may be that I would want to look that up, that particular text. So the reviews may be valuable on another level. When I click on those links, I'm going to find this kind of information, and then JSTOR typically shows you the first page of the article and highlights your search terms. With JSTOR, you can search within your search. So you can have Kate Chopin, and then you can limit it even further. I can view it as a PDF, but because I'm limited to my number of views, I didn't access that. But I can actually have the article just as it would have appeared in the original journal. The second one I looked at was self-assertion in Story of an Hour. This one I did go ahead and open up because it references this particular text. Because it references the particular story that I was interested in. Next is her use of subtext. And again, by looking at the first page, I might be able to decide if this is something that I could apply to the story that I'm looking at. So these are the ways that you can access JSTOR. You want to look at journals. You want to sort through. You can mark them and save them, and you can actually save the search if you log in to the website. Again, this is individual access to JSTOR, a collection of articles, many of which are literary analysis. To access this, http://about.jstor.org/individuals, and you can register for free access.